Those are not good.
Alright, it's that time of year. Dust and pollen and everything settled. It's springtime. So the first thing we need to do is clean our solar panels. They're working good, but they'll work a lot better once we get all the dust and crap off of them. So we kind of got a plan. I'm going to use my little Harbor Freight pump, battery operated pump, and we're going to hook it to this little pressure washer that we have. And Jordan's going to get up there and pressure wash them just see if it all comes off pretty good. All right, right there's what they look like now. You can see all the dust and pollen and everything all over them. They're all like that, these here. So we want to wash these and those, and get those cleaned up. Get more power coming in. See, they're pretty dirty. Before we get to washing that thing, I want to show you. This would be a perfect time to show you this ladder that was sent to us. This is one of them collapsible ladders. This thing is actually stainless steel. I mean, it's made out of really good material. I mean, it works good for what it is. It's pretty heavy. You have to go up with it as high as you want. Roll it back. Yeah. One at a time. But once you get so high, it's kind of hard to do. Which, I mean, that's probably fine for there. But if you wanted it to full 16 feet, you'd have to lay it down and go out with it. And then pick it up. And like I said, that thing is pretty heavy. It's made by DEZEX, D-E-Z-E-X. I'm going to leave links to this thing down in the description if anybody wants to check them out. Like I said, they are good ladders, but they're a little... You got to get used to how they work and how to operate them from the lock properly. So, anyway, we'll try the pressure washer. Well, like I was saying, we're going to use my little Bauer pump that I use to transfer the water and feed water to the chickens and all that stuff with. We're going to use that because our water system in the back there is like gravity fed. So, it'll run, but it ain't got enough pressure going into the pressure washer to make it work. So, we're going to use that pump on that, but we're going to try to keep it, you know, like the trigger pushed on it that way, because these are designed to continuously pump, not to pump and shut off. So we have to keep it running. Once we fire it up, we have to keep it pumping. So. My last pair of shorts. Alright, we've had our first break on the mini excavator. It's the supports that hold this thing here vibrated and broke. So we're going to weld them back using our HiZone welder that we done a video on. We done a video on this thing a while back. Actually a really good welder. Jordan's going to come over here and weld it back together for me so it'll quit flopping around. Hopefully it lasts a little longer. So we'll see. We'll let him get that welded and we'll try it out and see what it does.
I got them turned down pretty low. I mean, get them to 90, that's probably fairly low. Let's see what it does. Okay.
I got both sides welded. We got to go back and grind it down a little bit, but it is what it is. I don't care. As long as it holds it, I don't care what it looks like. Then the one upgrade that we done to this thing I was wanting to show you is I put a fan in there. I finally got my fan installed, and I got it rigged with the kill switch. So when you turn the battery on, the fan automatically comes on. So that's pretty good. It helps keep the engine cool. We still don't have the key switch and all that stuff wired up on this thing yet, because it still has the factory push button start on the motor, and it is what it is. I mean, it's fine. So we're gonna leave it that way for now. But I did wire up this main kill switch though for the battery, because we can crank it with the battery too. So you can pull start it or battery start it. So either way, it still works good.
Throttle works too.
Yeah, throttle is hooked up. The choke is not hooked up because you don't even need a choke on this thing. You haven't yet anyway. And I'll hook it up if I ever need it, but right now I don't even need it. And then the throttle we did hook up. So, all right guys, we got these panels here on top of the barn clean. There's 20 of them up here. Then I got 4 on the back porch, and I got 12. Yeah, 12 or 16. Yeah, on the front porch, I think they're 12. But anyway, we'll do those later. It's starting to get dark. We want to at least get these done back here because this hooked our big charge controller. So, like I said, we just got this little cheap pressure washer. You know, just old wore out thing that we've been using. Then I got my pump. That's from Harbor Freight. That's like, I think like 80 bucks for that pump. But I use that pump for everything. I can transfer water if I need to. We water chickens with it. It runs off of electric and battery. We had to change it over to electric because my battery went dead. But other than that, I mean, this thing works. It works really good. I really like this little pump right here. It's one of the best things I've got from Harbor Freight, actually. And I get a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight, but normally stuff with like electrical motor and components really don't last long. But this thing here has been, I have to brag on that thing every time. And that ladder over there, guys, that thing, I'll leave links to it down in the description. It come in pretty handy. Like I said, it's kind of awkward to get used to. I kind of understand the concept after we got to playing with it, looking at stuff, you know, as far as lifting it up from the bottom. I kind of get that concept. We'll go over and check it out. Like I said, this thing is made out of stainless steel, so it is kind of heavy. They have aluminum versions of this thing too, and they're probably nowhere near as heavy as this thing. But I guess the idea behind it is for storage. But like I said, it's kind of awkward to get used to, but it makes sense after you play around with it for a little bit. So you just basically just do this, and it closes up on itself. Put some kind of like an air shock or something in there to keep it from bouncing. And it has a strap that you put on it for storage. That's just so you can store it. You tighten it up or whatever, but it fits right on there. You can carry it with that strap too. Like I said, it is a really good ladder. Like, it's just a little tricky to get used to how it works and how you need to use it. But like I said, I'll leave links to this thing down in the description. Anybody wants to go check it out. And I want to thank the company for sending it out. We'll definitely put it to good use, because I definitely need it over on the shed whenever we get ready to put the siding on. I'll need 2 ladders. This will come in handy with my other ladder. So anyway, we got it just in time. Like I said, the links will be in the description for this thing. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like and subscribe button. I think like 70% of the people that actually watch our videos are not subscribed to our channel. So just take just a second, go hit that subscribe button, whatever you need to do. It'll help us out a little bit, and we'll catch you on the next one.